Another praxis point. This thing, literally, this game just tosses these around like candy. I love it. Okay, Malik, get me out of here.
Time to hightail it back to Detroit. Get in.
We're not going to Detroit.
What?
We're going to Montreal. I'll explain en route.
Damn right you will.
Nice. Fun but snobby about the anime. I love that. This, by the way, it's not a boss, but it's the kind of boss encounter that I enjoy. You could have fought them, you know, all the rockets, etc. But you can also just sidestep them. I like that.
Are you sure about this? I mean, it's not some tiny cable station you're infiltrating.
Zal mentioned an Eliza and a phone call to Picus. Put them together, it has to mean Eliza Kassan is in on this.
Yes.
You don't think that's a bit of a leap? The world's most famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad?
Propaganda
We can argue
machine.
the fine points later. Set me down on the tower. I'll get in from the roof.
Oh, hey, Huther, it's because it's too
Jensen,
obvious,
it's
too
Pritchard.
in your face.
Malik tells me you want Eliza Kassan's location.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's not. I bypassed the firewall easily, and I've pulled up a 3D model of their floor plan. Her office is in the tower, room 404.
On my way.
This looks so cool, by the way. Look at all those antennae. Here's the thing, though. We've been going for 2 hours. I need a cup of tea. And look, Huther. The part of the game literally tells you what to do in a repeated and clear, collected voice. Usually, and you'll have to agree with this, I think. Usually, when Deus Ex tells you to do something in a very clear voice, do this. You have to go just to the right, to the left. You have to not do it to get the goodies. Be fair. Like when Helsing more than DBZ, the gore. I have no idea what you're talking about. But the plot thickens indeed, Mighty Sid. That I'm going to be very interested to see where this goes now, because this is a leap I wasn't expecting. But okay, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of music. I'll tap out of the game here. Leave you with a little bit of music. Give me a couple of minutes while I go ahead and make myself a cup of tea, get a nice stretch. Recommend you do the same. It's good for your health to have a good stretch. And I will see you in a few. Hey Joe, obsessive fandom is what we go for here. There we go, there we go. How are you all doing? I am enjoying my tea steeping. Some good tea there. So this anime list, Fob, I think I'm gonna have to bookmark this because I've been thinking about watching something new, Tracy, as well. Because we are currently heavily into Westworld. Westworld is amazing, and we're probably about to go into Mr. Robot. Because right now we just have the Thursdays where we can do something. Because that's the only day that she has off and I have off at the same time. So that's okay, Indy. Okay, you relax, buddy. Relax. That's the only time that we can, watch something together. Makes it difficult for now, but it's a time you have to go through. But yeah, it's interesting, and I like having something pre-selected, so I could just. You already recommended Mushishi to me. Not quite sure what it was again, but I see you've marked it as a 10 on your list, so that's interesting. Mushishi special. There's bunches of Mushishi. Cowboy Bebop. That sounds weird. Okay. Starship Operators. There's loads of stuff in here, and I have no idea. I don't know. She likes some anime, so that might be interesting to look. To look at. Most of what you're saying, though, Haikyuu is pretty fun too. Karasuno versus Torizawa. I have no idea what that is. Ushishi is amazing. Kitchen battles. Hey, Data Gable, I think I know what you're talking about because I've heard somebody else talk about that. Kitchen battles. What is it? There's an anime now where somebody makes food that's so good that people's clothes explode. Because the only knowledge I have about anime is the stuff that I talk about in the co-optional podcast and just the weird stuff. They were talking recently about Keijo. Apparently, just a sport where women attack each other with their boobs and butts, and that's it. What do you think? That is ridiculous. I hate it when they make a series that's really good and then scrap it for garbage reality TV. Oh god, so good, just so typical Joe, isn't it? Just, but that's what I like about apparently Westworld. The idea is, they've already. I don't know if they've already bought 5 seasons. But they've said this show gets 5 seasons because the creator said this. The story is 5 seasons. They have the basic plot for 5 seasons in a Babylon 5 kind of way, and it should just be the 5 seasons, at least 5 seasons, and only 5 seasons exactly. Actually, so that makes me very interested in what's going to happen there. Hey there, Ole Lambo. Oh, you're Huther's brother. There was anime stuff going on. Indeed so. Fub is the resident anime expert here. Fub. He's posted a very large link. Let me post. You know what? He can post that again for you. He has his very specific haute cuisine anime discussion going right now. Let me go back into the thing that I'm pretending to do, which is stream. There we go. Stream Human Revolution. Almost Human and Second Chance were prime example of 2 great shows that got the boot. I remember Almost Human. That was the what was it? A vampire living with a ghost and a werewolf, right? I love that, and of course the actors were pretty good. Didn't they do an American remake of that? I don't know, I watched the UK version of that, and that was, or the UK original, I guess it was, and that was really good. I think they changed something around for an American version. I haven't seen Second Chance, though. I have seen Almost Human. So, Fub, I wonder what, Ollie Lambo... Oh god. I wonder how your individual opinions will compare here.
Access granted.
Ah, that was a difficult one. So we are here, what was it again? Infiltrating to see if we can find Eliza Kassan. There we go. Information I learned that Eliza Kassan, the world's most famous newscaster, helped Zhao and her mercenaries kidnap Megan's team. I intend to prove it by reaching Kassan's office and confronting her. By the way, how is this for beliefs, goals, and instincts, and so on? Ooh. Store of handguns and assault weapons was found in Brisbane home after a 2-day standoff with police. Authorities say 8 pro-China rebels were taken into custody. There we go, that's a link to what we just read. South Australian Federation was once again forced to bring in private contractors to help quell the unrest. That's a lot of weeb. Isn't it just Ollie Lambo? The number of serious international terrorist incidents more than doubled last year, as reported by the United Nations Terrorism Task Force. According to their statistics, the number of significant attacks grew to 1,285, up from 582 in 2026. For proponents of private militias, these figures validate and support the increasing use of private contractors to help deal with terrorism, such as Bell Tower Associates, criminals, Interguarda plc, and Sharp Edge Incorporated, all of whom have greatly bolstered their global presence. Those opposed to the expanding role of these militias argue that the integration of private and public security forces is cost prohibitive and undermines the checks and balances, yes, exactly, needed for true democratic accountability. To address these concerns, the UN report proposed the formation of an international counter-terrorism unit Yanatko, the origin. It's not gonna end well, as we know. Okay, I want that upgrade. Let's dump some shotgun cartridges. I need 3 for 1 upgrade. Okay, sure thing. Weebs. Fear the weebs. No, I'm perfectly fine, and that's what I like actually about sharing enjoyment like this, because I know that Fub has a specific discerning taste, and he has a specific list of what he likes and can recommend, and then I can easily, by being an ignorant, unknowing anime watcher, as in I have watched none, I can get the filtered good experience from him and the best impression I can get. And even if I don't like his suggestions, then I can easily know this is what Fub likes, so that's how I can take his advice. Your list makes mine look like a shopping list. Almost Human had the guy that plays New Jet's Dread in it. Ah, Joe, in that case you probably saw the US version. Try the UK version. I couldn't really recommend it. Uniting the world. What is the Picus Group? Picus is comprised of many marketing services, media companies. These include advertising agencies, public relations firm, media and entertainment studios, market research companies, communication satellite facilities, and web service providers. The Picus Group considers itself as a parent entity, bringing together the right combination of capabilities to serve analytic and creative brand marketing needs. The world's largest telecommunication providers, the Picus Group has more than 1,000 primary and branch offices. Dear God, they're everywhere. Oh, that's literally what they're saying. They're nowhere on Earth where Picus can't be found. That's interesting. Eliza Kassan is the leader of the network. She is definitely in the propaganda business, I tell you. The only thing you know about popular anime is Hunter x Hunter is overrated? What is it? Takes cover? Oh, are you trolling, Huthor? Okay. Oh, we need to go 1 down. And obviously we're gonna have to go scale down from here. Okay, so we can explore 3 rooms. Again, as usual, Indy is smacking his football against the my foot, against the sole of my foot, and it's so tickly. So I can sneak by and down, but that'll lead me into a case where I need to go through a bunch of hallways to get there, but this will lead me down into the main hall, so I'm thinking maybe the side route isn't a bad idea. Can a machine lie? The evolution of artificial intellects raised a question of moral and ethical nature that affect humans in a way that no other technological development has done before. If the search for AI is to create a mechanism that reasons and intuits in a fashion similar to a human organism, then what's the scope of the morality of such an intelligence? Never, Luthor. As of early 2009, the Laboratory of Intelligent Systems in École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, Swiss, scientists developed an iterative experiment using robots with a 264-bit binary code genome. It covered how they reacted to different stimuli. 500 iterations, the LAS robots had learned to think about a task set for them, the gathering of resources, to the point where they could lie to their fellows in order to hoard said resource for themselves. That's interesting. That is something to wonder about. If an AI If an AI lies, what could the consequences be of that? This used to be in No Jexa Street. Yep, it used to be good. Then he had to come in and ruin it all. Welcome back, Jexes. We're currently heavily in an anime discussion, apparently. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm out of my depth. But fortunately, we have Fub, the anime snob. Anime? I don't know. Orders coming from way up. Code blue. Situation is critical, and everyone must be evacuated. No details. Lockdown, eh? Okay. Get out now. Don't know what's up, but they're evacuating the building. They know we're coming. They know we're coming. Hello. They know I'm here, and that's why they evacuated. This is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Nobody's here. I tell you, this is where we get the major plot twist. Every good story has that little plot twist somewhere in the middle where you think you've solved it, you're nearly at the end of reaching your initial goal, and then you get the plot twist that leads you to a greater goal. Guys, has from passcode. Here you go. Ugh. Gain stacks. I can help people set up the codes in my apartment, city computer at night school. Phil, your spelling is awful. It's atrocious. What is up with all the, Look at this. They literally dropped what they were doing and ran that direction. What is going on here? People have been spilling tea in these offices. They're dropping things. They're moving quickly. What is going on? They literally ran away. See, again, spilled tea. Oh my god. They're going to be under attack. I'm going to go and try and find her, and she's going to be shot in front of my eyes, and it's going to be a plot twist, isn't it? Isn't it about people who turn into animals? No. You're thinking about manga. Trolling.
Jensen, something's not right. Picus is a 24-hour global news network. Why isn't anyone answering their phones?
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, something is very wrong. I think I will take the long way around here. I was expecting having to sneak through an entire office. Not a graveyard. This is a room I need to use later. This is mysterious. Twilight, your favorite anime? Who thought? Them is this fighting wars, isn't it? This is weird though. Literally, so much stuff. Look at that. That chair has literally been just smacked backwards. Tea spilled. Something is very, very wrong here. Something is very wrong here. We're gonna take it slow. I don't like the idea of running into a trap. Thinking about animagas?
Check the emergency activation logs, Pritchard. I've got a sealed fire door here, and I suspect it's not supposed to be.
All the building's fire doors are locked down, but you should have a clear path to room 404.
Maybe they're all on a lunch break. That must be at Skip Armel. They rang the bell and everyone's like, oh, lunch! And just ran off. So this is closed, huh? That's interesting. I agree with her. I like this as well. It's kind of creepy. The idea of just this, I like. The spilled coffee, the chair, the papers. It suggests somebody who literally just jumped up and ran out of here. Security firewall. See, they were under assault. So either they're waiting for me and they're trying to kill me, although that would probably be, that would probably be thinking too highly of myself. More likely, they were under attack by a mercenary force. And my prediction is we're gonna be in that room just on time to see Eliza Cassan shot before our eyes by some stranger that we can identify somehow, and then the plot thickens and we learn more. Ooh, how good is your French? Porter qui a pris ma chaise. Importer a price? Chaise? Is that chair? Les chaises pour les meetings? S'il vous plaît, me ramener la mienne et ne plus la reprendre. Et chaque fois les settings dans la relais, je dois passer 30 minutes. Comme du monde. I have no idea. No, my French is not that good anymore. Just give you a small tip. In a script for the piece about Taggart, you refer to him as anti-augmentation activist. Try to avoid using the term. Pro-human has less negative connotation. Well now. Good job on a right text. Love the part about Serif being like Nero playing his electric fiddle as Troy Byrne. Good. That is nice. A very specific taste to line up with the vast majority of anime enthusiasts. Huh. I mean, doesn't everyone though? Doesn't everyone have their own very specific taste? Oh, the gloves are being thrown down. Dunmuchy deserves a 9. That is not the case. That is not your assertion. Running with the side of bacon? Oh, not for me, not for me. No. I needed a nice scramble plot. I'll take the bacon, though. Shoes? You left your shoes? Somebody really ran out of here if you left your shoes. What plot has meant in the stream in the past? Considering what plot means in the context of some anime. Praxis. I knew it was worth finding out. Just checking everything. Page with the article rebuking the accusations against Belthouse activity in Australia is down. Better get it up. Just a simple reminder to always go through the lexicon of proved terms and vocabulary. Check the wiki. Okay, can anyone check this if this is an actual site? I'd like to, but if I alt-tab, I don't see this anymore, and then that's gone. So, HPPT, nice. So I'm assuming http://mtl wiki, web design approval lexicon, full stop, question mark, oric URL, the fbin fu, this is, okay, fine. It's a mystery of argumentation, doit consacrer toute sa fougue, son énergie, sa créativité pour convaincre and même temps. Dear God, I need to work on my French. I can read nothing of that. I used to be reasonable at it, but apparently no longer. Oh, we need to hack. I mean, we know the code, but let's hack it. Oh God.
Access granted.
Hey Phil, can you leave that comment about Cyber Olympic chick that refers to her as an ogged up floozy? Not cool, man. Yeah, that isn't cool. Site cap reached. Ah, damn. Thank you for checking up on that, Jexus. I was hoping it would be some kind of nice little Easter egg if you actually go there that you see that. Discussion on which anime is the best. Hey, that is absolutely snobscriber worthy. A good argument about which anime is exactly the best, and I will profit from it because I will look at this and see what everybody agrees on and watch that. Really? Really? You leave this lying around? Logins and codes. Never send a login